Are you considering building your next home? Does new construction sound like the right path for you when buying your next home in the Oklahoma City metro area? Well, I'm Natalie Bratton with RE/MAX First, and this video is for you. This is pros and cons of going new construction. Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Natalie Bratton with the Bratton Real Estate Group, and today I want to talk to you about new construction. I recently read an article from some fellow realtors who were mentioning all the pros of new construction, and there are several. A gorgeous new home sounds fantastic, but I'm going to break it down and make it real for you. Here are the pros and cons of building your next home. Number one, the number one pro for going new construction is no bidding war. So at the time I'm making this video, it's 2021 and we have a major shortage of homes for sale across the country. So it's pretty typical for a buyer to have to make offers on several properties before they finally win. People are offering way over list price, putting in all kinds of incentives, anything they can think of to help make a seller want to choose their offer. So no bidding war sounds great to any prospective buyers. So here's how new construction works. If you find a neighborhood where a builder has lots and they are building homes in there, then they don't wait and put all the buyers up against each other. They say first come, first serve. Here are the lots we have available. Here are the floor plans we are building. You get to customize to a point. But as soon as you put the earnest money down and you sign the contract for that particular lot, then you're under contract. They're not going to wait and put multiple buyers against each other and ask who really wants it. So no bidding war is number one. Number two, pro, is a small or zero appraisal gap. So right now, because people are making really high offers above list price on resale homes, it's typical for a buyer to say, okay, seller, I will pay $40,000 above your list price, and if it doesn't appraise, I will pay the difference in cash. And that can be anywhere from $5,000 to $40,000, $50,000. It just depends on the listing. And so buyers are having to come to the table with a lot of extra cash to win the home. With new construction, if you're in a regular subdivision, the builders already know how high they can go. They already know which amenities and price range and square footage that they can go to and the home will appraise. Therefore, if during construction you want to add in a bunch of extras, like a built-in dresser or storm shelter or some fancy fountain or light fixture, they may have you pay for it out of pocket when it's ordered, so that when the appraisal comes along, it's already been paid for and you're in good shape. One of the things that people love about new construction is number three, it's low maintenance. So the home has never been lived in, it's never been used, and so you should have a good first year or two in the house with very little problems. It should be low maintenance. And most builders give you a 1-year warranty on defects. So if something goes wrong, the builder has a phone number or a website you go to and they send someone out to fix it. Appliances all generally come with a 5-year warranty, and so if the appliances go, you've got that. And then some builders even offer a 10-year structural warranty, so that way you can move in and just not worry about the maintenance of your new home. Number four is energy efficient. That's right. Most new homes are more energy efficient than if you bought an older home. That's not always the case, but generally you're going to have better windows, better heat and air products, better insulation in the home. Those things are generally going to be better in new construction, but don't assume that they are. Make sure you know what you're buying and what is being installed in your home before you just agree to it. My home, when I bought it, I thought it was going to be energy efficient because it wasn't very old. Turns out my house had the cheap stuff. Number 5, you get more of what you want. Okay, so the way it typically is going these days is you find a neighborhood where you want to live, and you find the builders there and what lots they have, and then they are going to let you customize to a point. Okay, buyer, here are the lots for you to choose from. Here are the 6 floor plans we have to offer. Here is your lights package, hardware, appliances, carpet, tile. You go to our design center and you get to pick all of your finishes that are offered at this place in this price point. Anything outside of that is an extra charge. So that when you move in, it's the floor plan you chose and it's all the finishes that you chose that reflect you and your personal taste. Number 6 pro is you don't have to go it alone. Some shady builders will tell you that you can't have a realtor or that they will save you money if you don't have a realtor. But you have just as much right to have a realtor when you build a house as you do when you buy a resale. So here's what you need to know. If a builder comes along and tells you that you don't need me, it's because they are cheap and possibly shady. Those are the builders that generally will try to cut corners somewhere and try to save money, when typically when they are budgeting, they are already budgeting in the realtor fees. It's already in there. They also don't want to have to negotiate with a realtor because they want to be able to cut things out and get things over you that you don't know about. So you need a realtor to help you navigate this. You also need me because people are building this house. Things go wrong. You need people to come by and check on the house and make sure that things are going as planned. When something is wrong and you're emotional and upset, you need someone there on your side to help work with the builder and the construction crews and get it fixed and get it right. And even though it's new construction, you still have all the other things that happen in a contract. You have the paperwork, title companies, lenders, mortgages, home inspections, repairs. There's still all the same stuff to navigate. It just happens over a long period of time. So when a builder says, don't use your realtor, you should probably run away. Con. Here are the cons. I just sang. Okay, here are the cons of new construction. So it sounds really great, right? You're really excited, like this is the thing. Well, here's what you need to be ready for. Number 1 is it takes a long time. No instant gratification here. We're talking 6 to 9 months for most houses. If you're getting a really big fancy one, it'll probably take 9 to 10 months. Builders are pretty backed up, and if we have bad weather, then it can just be even longer. So, number 1, the con is it takes a long time to build a house. Number 2 is it may not truly be custom. So, like I mentioned, most of the time, it is a partial customization, especially if you're in a regular subdivision. And right now, because builders are trying to build as fast as they can and at an affordable price, they're not going to let you customize everything. So they're not going to move walls, and they're not going to go totally out of the norm for what they're building in that neighborhood. But you do get to choose some things up to a point. Just because it's new construction doesn't really make it easier in this market. There's still a shortage. There's a shortage of land for sale, and there's a shortage of lots for these builders to build on, and there is still a shortage of homes on the market. In new construction, we have about a 40% shortage of homes for sale. Now, the majority of homes for sale that are new construction are between 250 to 400,000. So if you're looking lower than that or higher than that, just know that the shortage is even greater in those outside price ranges. Your best shot is going to be 250 to 400,000, but even there, It's a shortage of homes for sale. So again, builders are less likely to customize right now. They're less likely to negotiate with you and offer you lots of choices because, again, they are trying to build as many homes as they can, as fast as they can, to overcome the 40% shortage on the market. The fourth con for new construction is you're probably not going to be right in the middle of town, right in the middle of the action. Most of the Oklahoma City metro area has already been developed. And so the places where new homes are being built are on the outskirts. You may have to be 20, 30 minutes away from the center of town. You may have to go even farther, just depending on what it is you're wanting. So if you want to be a 5-minute drive from the grocery store, that may not happen depending on where you're wanting to be. Number 5, the cost of construction is high. So you may have heard that all building materials have gone up in price in the last year and a half. Lumber has gone up like 180%. It's ridiculous. If you want to build a pergola in your backyard, you are definitely going to pay for it. So the cost of new construction has gone up. For example, listen to this price per square foot. For a long time, probably like 2016, 17, and 18, the typical new construction price per square foot in Oklahoma City metro area was $126 per square foot. 2019, it went up to $133 per square foot. That's a lot for 1 year. In 2020, went up to $137 per square foot. Well, right now in 2021, the average price per square foot for new construction is $153 per square foot. So building a new home is awesome, but you are going to pay for it in 2021. The number 6 con is finding the lot. So if you want a true custom home, that is a possibility. There are builders who really do just build custom homes where we sit down and we draw out the floor plan, we find pictures of what you like, have the survey done of the lot, and we make it look exactly how you want it. We do everything is customized. But to do that, you have to find the land to build the home on. Well, we have 22% land for sale now than we did a year ago. And all the land for sale is further and further outside of town. So it may take time to find a lot that you want to buy that fits the home that you want to build. In a lot of the subdivisions, you can't just go in and pick a lot. You have to use the builder who goes along with it. And if they're not willing to do custom, then you have to find some unaffiliated land somewhere for you to build on. So finding the right piece of land at the right price for you to build the home that you want to build just takes a lot of work. So yes, there are many pros to building your next home. No bidding war, lower or no appraisal gap, you get more of what you want. You get to customize to a point, and you move into a home that no one has ever lived in before, that you can be proud of because you chose all the finishes. So that's great, but you also need to consider there's a high price for new construction these days. You have to wait for the home to be built. Most of the time, you only get to customize to a point. There's still a shortage of homes for sale, so it may take longer to find the home or the lot than you think it will. So just know that there are pros and cons to building a brand new home. Hey, but when you do it and it's all done, let's have a housewarming party and invite me over and we can celebrate. If you're looking to build a new home in the Oklahoma City metro area, I'm your girl. Give me a call or go to my website, oklahomahomeseller.com, and let's get connected and I can help you start the process. Come back next Friday where we talk more about Oklahoma City real estate and the real estate market.